Guess who back with another video? You got it. Mr. Duplex, Credit Guru, aka Mr. One Stop Shop for all the credit, real estate, and financial game that you need to change your life. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what other content you want me to touch bases on. But before we get into it, I always keep in mind when listening to my videos or any other videos out here, take what you need, leave what you don't. Chew up the meat, spit out the bones. Maybe I make sense, maybe I don't. I'm going to leave it up to you to decide because what's understood don't need to be explained. So let's get into it. Check this out. When I titled this, If I Go Down, We Go Down, I'm not speaking specifically to myself. I'm speaking more of how the way of the world is running with politics, these fake wars, economic crashes, disasters, gas prices going up, and even speaking on business. And I got plenty of information. I know they don't want me to leak on this channel, but just to make it plain for you, I'm gonna give you a example from a real estate perspective. Okay, I'm gonna give you two, even from trucking or the beauty industry, hair salons, barbershops, all the different places we go day to day, week to week, to do business or provide a service to people. Okay, so back to the real estate perspective. I own duplexes in my city, which means pretty much all of them are on the same water meter, and I pretty much pay the water bills to avoid conflict or, any type of mess between the tenants that stays there. But this is what happened when my tenants can't pay, or I can't pay the mortgage or utility bills. I'm sure you could come up with the rest of what happens when that type of scenario happens, where either a tenant didn't work enough hours, they check didn't come on time, government assistance, SSI, whatever it may be, stuff get prolonged. Yeah, it's always a grace period and, late fees or ways you can work with people. But I'm speaking on the perspective of when the money stops flowing, which is what seem like it's coming to in today's day and age. Or like I said, I'm gonna give you one from trucking, or take for instance CDLs. If the contracts that they're giving you to make a delivery is not matching the gas that it takes to make the delivery, guess who don't eat or get their packages, products, or services, whatever it may be, that is getting shipped through semis, box trucks, sprinter vans, and all the other forms of transportations out there. So by them scenarios alone, you pretty much see how this all works. Or let's take for instance landlords that own commercial properties, who hairstylists, barbers, estheticians, there's plenty of other occupations out there. I don't want to list them all, but people who lease these buildings from these commercial owners, when their bill goes up, guess who else bill goes up? The tenants. And which means they're going to charge their clients even more money. So as inflation continue to rise, it's going to get more chaotic. People who weren't prepared for it is not going to be able to cope. It's going to be a lot of stuff for sale, including businesses, not just products or car, vehicles, boats, yachts, houses, real estate, whatever. It's going to be a lot of stuff for sale. And it's a lot of information and resources that we can all turn to out here to kind of get a glimpse of what we up against and ways that you can prepare and stay ahead of the curve. And hopefully just this little snapshot was enough to kind of, water your mouth or make you curious, or even to seek the knowledge that you need to, sustain in today's society, because it's only getting worse. And hopefully you got something from that. So like I said, as a landlord, as an owner of any type, if I go down, we go down. And that's pretty much how the government is rotating also, with all the debt they're accumulating. They putting it back out there in society, but yet it's coming right back to them. Know that once the government run up all this debt, they'll pump a little bit out into the society as a, so-called stimulating the economy. And you know, once the people accept it, that's considered guilty by association. And I mean, that's even include myself if I accept it, stimulus, all that. You know, so they don't feel so bad afterwards. It help take some of the guilt off their conscience of knowing what's going to be the outcome of all the so-called lower and middle class people, whatever that even means. But that's a whole nother story. So pay attention to what's going on, y'all.